Hello, my beautiful people. How you all doing today? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, my name is Loveline. You are highly welcome. Thank you for subscribing. And for the returning subscribers, mwah, mwah. Thank you for returning. Happy new month of November. Although today is 11th, but it's still new month. So welcome. I pray this month favor every one of us, and untimely deaths will never see us, our family, our friends, our well wishers. Amen. How you doing? How is your marriage going? How is your relationship going? I hope you're in a healthy relationship. Today we are going to talk about abuse, because it's becoming unbecoming in the society. Abuse of abuse of the ladies, the women, and abuse of the men, because abuse has no gender. It doesn't know gender. It can be a man, it can be a woman. So my point is, if you are in a relationship or in a marriage that you are going through abuse, especially physical abuse, I pray God gives you the courage to move away from that kind of situation, to leave, because some people have some reasons why they don't want to leave. Some people think they can change somebody. You cannot change human being. You are not the God that creates them. Some people believe that God will um change the abuser. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes some people end up losing their lives while they are waiting for this person to change. And some people also doesn't want to leave because maybe they have kids. They don't want to leave the kid, especially when the kids are still young. But if they are young and they are experiencing this abuse, experiencing this thing going on around them, it's not a good example. It's not going to help them at the long run. So it's still advisable for you to move, take the children out. And if the position where you are, you can't be able to go with the children, you can leave the children with the father or their mother, depending on who the abuser is, and make a move, you that is being abused. Because it's better when you're alive, you can come back and take care of these children and see them. Abuse is been in the system for a long, long time, but these days it's getting worse. In fact, I lose my friend, childhood friend, and it touched me so bad. I've been going through it thinking it's going to be easy. It's not easy when someone is grieving. I've grieved this and thinking it's something that I can forget a month or 6 months or 1 year, but no, it's still in my head, and it's worst because I know her very well. I know what she can do. I know who she is. Just that unfortunately she fall into a bad person. And now she's not here. She's not here to testify. I wish she listened to my advice. She tried, but she has so many excuses. And now the excuses, it doesn't matter anymore. Because I prefer you leaving and coming back for your kids when you are alive. Now that she's dead, she has 4 kids. Very nice. She's a friend, in fact, she's a sister from another mother. That's what I call her. I grew up with her. And we are this close that I know when she blinks eye, I know what she's talking about. Is that kind of friend. We know ourselves so well. In fact, there's this memory that comes to my head now when we are in secondary school. Um, when it was time for school fees to pay school fees. Sometimes when you get back to school, your school fees has not paid, or your parents will still come to do the clearance, and sometimes the school doesn't care. They just um, sometimes they send you home, or they will flog you like you are the one to pay your own school fees as young as you are. They flog us. So what we do is when the principal is coming to the class, everybody knows, everybody alert each other. So if you know you have not paid school fees, we jump through the window. Everybody run through the window. So she too is just like me. We have not paid. Our parents has not come to clear our clear. He has not cleared our school fees yet. So on this fateful day, the principal was coming. I didn't notice early, and everybody flew through the windows, including her. And before I could make a move, the man is already very close. So I have to sit down. So the principal came into the class and started calling names of people that have not paid school fees. When he called out, we said absent, absent. So when he gets to my turn, he called love line, called my last name. Everybody was looking at me, and I know I'm going to be in trouble because we have been running, we have been dodging. So I stood up. I know who she is. I know who Loveline is. So the man was so proud of me. He said, yes, said, please can you show me? Because these students have been so stubborn, they don't want to show me who these people are. They always said absence. He says, show me who Loveline is. So I just look around, and everybody was smiling and looking at us, what's going to happen. I look around, I said, she's not in this class, she's not here. I think she's in I think it's SS1. So I said SS1B or something. I said it's the next class. The man took me hand in hand, grabbed me and said, come and show me, come and show me. So what I'm trying to say, my friend saw that now I'm in trouble. She just came back to the class. Is that kind of friend that when you are crying, she better cry with you. When you're smiling, she smiles with you. So she surrendered herself, thinking maybe that would distract the principal, and said, oh, she wants to bear the cross for me. But the principal said, okay, kneel down here, and called the class prefect and said, watch over her. Love, he said, I'm taking her to go find Love Line. Oh God. So we went to the next class, which is SS1B. I look around. When we get there, the man shouted, okay, point out who is Loveline. Show me who is Loveline. So everybody knows I'm Loveline. They are looking at me and they are boxing out laughing. He said, show me who is Loveline. So I look around again. I was so furious. I'm so scared. I look around. I said, sir, no, she's not here. She's not there. Let's check C. The man handed me again. We went to C. And again, he announced where is Love Line, and everybody burst out laughing again. So I know my cup are full. I don't know what to do. So what I did was everybody started laughing, and he started questioning, why are you guys laughing? What's making you laugh? He said if they doesn't talk, he's going to punish everybody. So that's when I give up. I said, sir, I'm Love Line. The man was so mad. The man was so mad. He said, you are Love Line, and they are taking me around the whole school looking for yourself. In fact, I went through hell. It's a memory that I will never forget. So, but my friend equally went through the same hell that I went to because she wants to cry with me. So that's the kind of person she is. Now I've lost, I lose her in the hands of abuse. So I have to speak up. If you are in a relationship that you are not safe, I don't care if it's marriage or still in a relationship or friendship, you know you are not safe. Please leave. Your life is more important. Some people think about what will people say. Just like in the situation of this, my friend, she's just not I don't know if I would say not lucky with marriage or something. The first man she married, the same thing. She was able to build up courage and leave. And I'm sure because she didn't have any kids. The second one now, is the one that's really dealt with her. She had 4 kids for this man. And I would say the man wasn't this bad until she started having kids. He changed, and my friend become a punching bag all the time. But she keep thinking, how do I leave these kids? They are too young. They are too young. I keep telling her, you gotta leave because these kids are growing in this environment. It's not gonna help them tomorrow. It will affect their mentality. It will affect their life. Just find a way and leave. Only when she was planning. I know it's not easy to go with kids or planning where to stay with them is a lot of work, but she doesn't want to live by herself. She doesn't want to live without her kids. And the last beating was the one that took her life. She couldn't make it. I used this opportunity to I'm sorry, is really, I don't know how to explain how I feel. It's really terrible. So if you're in a relationship that you're not safe, it's better you leave. If you have a kid, go. The kids will be fine. They will be fine. It's better. Tomorrow they can be able to, they will know who their parents or who their mother is, than to hear the story about how their mother was being abused and how their mother was died in that situation. Some people are overthinkers. What will people say? How will people react? Like this, my friend, because she have married before, she was thinking people are gonna say it's her fault. Why is she always the one being abused? Hmm. Nobody care about you. If you are going through abuse, especially physical abuse, please leave. The news, the story can only go around highest a month, and you are alive. I don't care who you are, what your position is. For example, there is this Nigeria actress, Regina Daniel. Many of us know her. You know what she's going through now. Well, people are trying to blame her because she went into old grandfather marriage. But all these things, it doesn't matter when injustice is going on. Forget about the mistakes. Just fight. Fight for this soul. Advise this soul, help any how you can help this soul to survive, because when things goes bad and this person dies, everybody will regret. You see people talking about how good this person is, we could have done this, we could have done that. So that's it. She's going through in her husband house, allegedly, but she made the move. She moved out. Although the stuff is going on, but I'm just happy she moved out. You don't deserve to be beaten. You don't deserve to be touched. When stuff like that is going on and maybe you watched out, because we women, we can endure. I'm sure you have tried and watched out the first time, second time, and there is no change. Don't be the God. You cannot change this person. Make a move before you lose your life. Whatever people will say, you don't care. They will say it, and the news will only reign for just for some times, and it will be over. But at least you have your life. That's what matters. And I'm referring to women and men because, just like I said, abuse doesn't have gender. You might be a woman, you might be a man, but if you are going through this and you are a man and receiving this abuse from your woman, leave. Don't think about they are going to call you, they will think you are less than a man or something. No, you are trying to keep this life. We have only one life. You need to take care of it. You need to make sure you live at least till when God calls you. Don't let nobody terminate your life, especially when it's that bad. So if it's a woman, please, your husband or your boyfriend is maltreating you, physically abusing you, leave. Pick whatever you can and live. If you cannot pick, live with your life. So if you are watching till this time and you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Be part of this family. I really appreciate. Thank you so much for being here today with me. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate your time. Do well to subscribe to the channel. Share this video. You never know who is going to hear. Like my video and leave your comment in the comment section. Until next time, stay beautiful and be blessed. Bye.